Just like we know that Hashem has been with us all these years, we can apply this that Hashem is with us today. Welcome to Parsha from Cleveland with Zvi Bander. In this week's Parsha, we're introduced to one of the most tragic stories in the Torah, the story of the Meraglim, the 12 spies. The Jews are in the desert, and they request to send spies before they go into Israel. These spies come back, and they give a nasty report to the nation. They say, "We came into this land, it flows with milk and honey, but the nations that live there are mighty. Cities are fortified, and on top of that, these are giants. We have no chance against them. We're not going to be able to win." After hearing this, the people are in a frenzy. They begin to cry, and they're saying, "Why is Moshe Rabbeinu taking us to Israel?" One of the spies, Kalev ben Yefuna, gets up, silences the crowd. He says, "Is this the only thing that Moshe Rabbeinu did for us? He took us out of Mitzrayim. He split the sea for us. He fed us the man. You're so scared about the spies' report? They're saying that the nation that lives there is too large. Their walls are too high. If Moshe Rabbeinu tells you to build ladders to Shemayim, build ladders to heaven, will we not be successful? Of course we would." Let's take a step back. Let's paint this picture. Kalev is in front of this nation that just heard this report, and they're freaking out. They think that going to Israel is a death sentence. Kalev comes back and says, "Don't worry, Moshe Rabbeinu is able to take care of us. He's taken care of us in the past. He's done great miracles. If you tell you to go and build ladders to Shemayim, well, of course it would work." What's Kalev saying? The first part makes sense. Moshe Rabbeinu has done a lot of good stuff in the past. It's true. But what about the second part? If we build ladders to Shemayim, will we be successful? How does that calm down anyone? We're talking to an angry mob. What is Kalev answering back? I'd like to share with you something I heard from my Rabbi Nachshon Aronovich in 2017 from Chovos Halevavos, Perek Daled in Shar B'Tachon. It's talking about a situation where someone's dying of sustenance. He's wondering, how am I going to be able to get my next meal? The Chovos Halevavos says he should say to himself, just like the one who decided I was to be born at an exact time, not before and not afterwards, so too, he is the same one who's delaying sustenance for me. How's the Chovos Halevavos answering the question? This person is dealing with a terrible situation. Yeah, it's true that previously he knew that Hashem was exact with his birth time, but how does that help now? Right now he's feeling like Hashem's overlooking him and not providing with his food. So what's the Chovos Halevavos saying? Oh, this is the way to make you feel better? He explained, certainly, logically, person understands Hashem doesn't overlook him. It's very exacting, this food and his sustenance. However, though, right now, emotionally, feels frantic about his sustenance. He feels frantic. How am I going to get my next meal? Therefore, the Chovos Halevavos says, take a deep breath. Remember that you were born at an exact time. This thought is a very specific thought. It's a thought that has no negiyas, has no external feelings towards it. A person is able to see this clear as day. And this is what happened. God provided for him at that time. And therefore is able to accept that Hashem really does take care of a person. Like when I was born, yeah, that's true. Now with this newfound clarity, person is able to take and carry that idea forward and apply to the issues at hand. And I believe this is exactly what Kalev is saying. He's saying, look, guys, you know for a fact that Moshe Rabbeinu was able to bring down the man. He was able to take us out of Mitzrayim. You know that as a fact. You experienced it. Therefore, apply that same feeling that he will be able to do something in the future. And therefore, don't be scared. Even if it's as crazy as building ladders to Shemayim, if Moshe Rabbeinu is telling us that we can do it, we can certainly do it. I believe this is very apropos to our current situation in Eretz Israel. It's a terrible time. Sirens, missiles. Things look bleak. But what Kalev and the Chovos Halevavos are teaching us is to focus on something that we know is true and apply it to our current situation. The very fact that Jews are around is the greatest miracle and greatest testament that Hashem is with us. Every nation in the world has tried to destroy us, yet we're still here. And just like we know that Hashem has been with us for all these years, we can apply this, that Hashem is with us today. Please, Hashem, bring the Gula Mehira B'Yameinu. Amen. Shabbos.